Okay. Thanks so much for the audience. I'm Professor Julio Rezende. We'll be doing a presentation about the development of aerospace complex in Brazil. We'll be talking about our activities related to the space and log astronaut training and simulation. In this case, there is three different sites in Brazil. Here. Okay. One moment. Okay. Thanks so much. We just received in Brazil more than 10 countries for in-person missions and organized more than 180, now more than 190 missions, including in-person and virtual. And you talked about a little bit about this journey. Our next in-person mission will be happening from November 20th to 24th. Will be next week. We are waiting two participants, one from Mexico, other one from Belgium to participate in this mission. A little bit about me. We created a startup, Innovatics Habitat, and I am a CEO of this startup. I have bachelor in psychology and management, also master and PhD on sustainability. And I did my postdoc in University of Central Florida when I started to study about the space and log missions. We just developed more than 200 protocols and services applied to space and log missions and conduct more than 190 missions. And I am the manager of the Habitat Market in the last 6 years and also UFRN professor. Habitat Market is based in the corner of South America, in the countryside, in a small city of Caiçara do Rio do Vento. To arrive in Natal, there is just the flights probably will stop in São Paulo and be necessary a second flight from São Paulo to Natal. And also there is a direct flight from Lisbon to Natal. Natal is very touristic, okay? Natal is very touristic city, and also it's important have some time to have some fun in Natal. And also, we were the first space and log station in Southern Hemisphere. Our challenge is think about the sustainable human presence on Mars. Depends of exhaustive research based in analog habitats. Some topics about space exploration are the astronauts' health and well-being, shelter and spacesuits, food, nutrition, agriculture, water reuse, environmental life support systems, and energy generation. Okay, where there is others space analog stations in the world. For example, the MDRS in Utah and Flashline in Arctic, and also the high seas in Hawaii and Astroland in Spain, AATC and Lunaris in Poland, and also Space Analog Station in North Dakota. These are some space analog stations in the world, and we are the only analog station in Southern Hemisphere. I live in Natal in the coast, but Habitat Max in the countryside, 100 kilometers, 2 hours driving. And in this location, there is three different sites, three different habitats: the Habitat Marte, the Luna Habitat, and the Lava Cave Habitat. They are spread in an area of 600 meters. It's possible to extravehicular activities between these facilities. A little bit about our infrastructure. Recently, our greenhouse called Biohabitat was fully covered. Initially, we had a partial cover, a partial roof in the greenhouse, but now our greenhouse recently is now fully covered. There is solar panels, the infrastructure for underwater extracurricular activities with a swimming pool and auditorium where we receive students and technical visits. As a photo from the facade, uh, and also inspired in neutral buoyancy laboratory, we created a swimming pool for some activities. It's also these activities in the swimming pool are called underwater extravehicular activities, and we created now around 20 protocols applied uh, to research in the swimming pool. These are some numbers of missions just organized until now. And now we have more than 1,000 participants in our missions. Also, the women are around 36% of participants. One of them was Dr. Saya Proctor. She participated in one virtual mission. And here are the flags of some countries that just was with us in our analog missions. Some numbers, we are the station with the largest greenhouse and also in terms of missions annually, yearly. Also, the only analog station in Southern Hemisphere with aquaponic system. In the aquaponic systems, we have fish and plants. We were the pioneers in virtual missions that were created during the pandemics, and also the second analog station in number of missions are more than 190 and more than 1,000 participants. The steps for a mission is before the mission we do the announcements, and that is a call for application, and that's the submission process. Each day of mission, each soul is $180. The participants will be doing answering the application form, and before the mission, there is a health inventory, guidelines about health and safety, pre-mission meetings, and training. And when the participants arrive in Natal, in Rio Grande do Norte State, in Brazil, there is also in-person activities before the mission at Natal. Also with technical visits to the university and also using the labs in Natal. Okay. About the activities are proposed. Now we have around 200 protocols and surveys, but the activities can be proposed by analog astronauts and also proposed by partners, also others is external investigators. We have some partners that just develop some protocols applied to our missions. There is three categories of activities: the intervehicular activities, extravehicular activities, and remote activities from mission control and partners. What is done in analog missions? Some goals, for example, evaluate innovative psychology protocols, spacesuits improvements, habitat mart improvements, lava cave improvements, space yachts, and microgreens agriculture experiments. These are some examples of activities that we are developing in a regular mission. Some examples of intravehicular activities are related to many topics associated with health, housekeeping, research, environment, agriculture, engineering, and communication. Uh, some topics. Something very important for us is operate as self-sustaining habitat. This is related to smart sanitation, the operation of closed food production, the use of solar energy, and also investigate topics related to health. All of these activities happens in the International Space Station, but also we are trying to simulate in our analog missions. some images, and also the extravehicular activities. There is some locations in our complex to do the EVAs, and also uh, a site out of Habitat Marte. Some photos of also that is the lava cave where we develop some activities. And other places, the Luna habitat. In Cabugi volcano, it's necessary drive 1 hour to arrive in Cabugi volcano. It's very analog. It's based in basalt rock formation. And these are some example of a basic program. For example, our next mission will have this program like 5 days. Okay. And the extravehicular activities, there is many things to do in terms of investigation based in extravehicular activities. For example, collection of soil samples. Now we are investigating the soil samples, trying to develop uh, analog soil, a regolith, a Mars regolith. We are doing some analysis in the laboratories to formulate a regolith. This will be very interesting because we will be possible share this regolith with some other researchers to start the use of this regolith. Also collection of biological samples, repair and improvement, astronomical observation, also many other topics. These are some typical positions during the missions: commander, chief executive, chief engineer, and other positions. Related to research, the research on agriculture, there are many topics related to agriculture. Also, we are doing many improvements in our greenhouse. This is an old photo from the greenhouse. Is this the process of renovation, how our greenhouse is becoming? Uh, these are our research about the use of cactus to prepare the meals. And these are you can see here like the typical cactus called palma, and we prepared some recipes using the cactus is also to our prepare our meal. Okay, the research on Ralph are related to psychology, medicine, pharmacy, medicine, nutrition, and workouts. These are example with Mexican participants, and some results from this mission was presented in the IAC 2022. As also studies about overview effect. Also, we just shared one presentation. We just prepared an article about pharmacy, and here with other colleagues during the IC 2022. Okay, this is the concept of the virtual mission, and when invite the participants to imagine a station on Mars or Moon. And the idea is think about exponential space education, and the simulation brings a lot of data applied to research, and the research brings also new ideas to apply to our simulations. And also, this is the former president of Brazil Space Agency doing a presentation for students. And this a photo in our auditorium. And also this auditorium is receiving upgrades. Yes. Also, we just developed campaign of rocketry in Habitat Marte, also receiving all students for visits. Yes, also these are students from the university. The best way to see our activities, what we are doing, is follow us in social media, in Instagram, X, and LinkedIn and Facebook. We are sharing some updates about our activities. Also, actually, we just prepared a call for our missions during 2025, and everybody are welcome to apply and take part one of our missions during the next year. Also, this is my contact in WhatsApp, but it's very easy to find us in social media to receive more details. Okay. Thanks so much for the audience. Let I stop my recording. Okay. Let us see. Uh, okay.